Here's the sheep brain. These are the frontal lobes. Here we have the parietal. Here's the occipital. And here on the sides we have the temporal. The gyrus, or I think it's the gyrus, are here. These are the ridges along here, which you can see there's a bunch of them. And then we have the sulcus, which divides the frontal from the parietal lobes. And you can't really see it on here, but it's a division between the two. Then we have the longitudinal fugere, which is this line right here. If you can see, that kind of is down the center of the brain. Then we have the cerebral hemispheres, which here we have the left, or wait, yes, because it's opposite, and the right. No, I'm sorry, the right and the left, if we're doing it from an anatomical view. So, or, you know, there's two. Okay, next we have the lateral sulcus, which is here, which divides the parietal from the temporal lobes. Then we have the cerebellum, which is here, and by the cerebellum we have the pons and the medulla oblongata. So the pons would be the first bump and the medulla oblongata would be the second. Next we have the olfactory bulb, which are going to be here and here, and then we have the olfactory tract, which is going to be here and here. After that we have the optic nerves, which are cut off, but they go here and here. And then we have the optic chiasm, or chiasm, which is this X right here. Next we have the cerebral peduncle, which is located here. And then we have the hypophysis, which is here. Okay, next we have, locate the following cranial nerves. So we have the ocular motor nerve, which is going to be right in here. And then we have the trochlear nerves, which is going to be right in here. And then we have the trigeminal nerve. It's going to be also right in this area. Okay, and then we have the abundances, which is the here. It should be like around here somewhere. They are cut off though, so you're just going to have a little bit of leftovers here. Okay, so now we're going to separate the brain. Gently pull apart. It has the layer on top, protective layer. Oh, that was not gently. And cut down the middle with our scalpel. So that was kind of choppy, but it'll be the same. Okay. So the midbrain area would be here on both sides. It's all midbrain. And then we're going to have the corpus quadrinum, which is, if we see right here, we pull this down, these four bumps would be the corpus quadrinum. And then we have the superior, no, the superior colliculi, which are here and here, and inferior colliculi, which are the two bumps underneath here and here. So superior and inferior. And then the penile body, which is the bump here. Next we'll be doing the, oh, my brain's falling apart. Oh, it came off half and half. The point of the cerebrum. So right and left side. So this is the right and left cerebrum here and here. The corpus callosum is what I cut to get to the middle of the brain. So the corpus callosum holds them together. It's actually the top of the actual, let's see if it looks better on this side. So it would be the top of the ridge right here. And the fornix would be the bottom of the loop here. Can you flip my page for me? Okay. So the lateral ventricle would be the center here. There's like a little covering over it. If I take it off, you can see the lateral ventricle. And the intermediate massive thalamus would be here. It's almost like a big fleshy bump. The cerebral peduncle would again be here, right here. And the pons would be here. And the medulla oblongata here. Then we have the fourth ventricle, which is actually the ventricle that's in the cerebral area. And then we have the corpora quadrigemina. That's hard to say, but it would be this area here. After that, we have the cerebral with arbor vitae, which are the white lines coming through here. If you could see it, they call it the tree of life. And that is what brings in motor information as well as sensory information and brings in to the brain. Then we have the penile body, which I'm pretty sure is here. Okay, stop recording.